And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Perez under this one. One down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. And misses inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Austin Riley. That's to third, Vierling. The throw to first. That's out number 3. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fought off foul. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
And a swing and a miss. And one out now. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Here's Riley Green. Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Top of the second. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Mize back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. Olson, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Throw on to Torkelson. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No score here in the second. Out to center. Meadows coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there are 2 outs. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one misses in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So here's Murphy now. That catches the top part of the zone.
0-1.
Mize move to first.
No, he
Back
didn't.
in save, really close. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1.
Yep.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Puts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Matt Vierling.
Third baseman.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
No. And it's even up.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1-2.
Got him swinging.
Got it. Good.
Kerry Carpenter now at the plate.
Kerry Carpenter.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. Outside low. 1-0. Carpenter, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
They get the force. What a play. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The wind of the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Michael Harris getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball 1.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one missed. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Out towards left center. Green settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Trey Sweeney will hit next. That's in there. 1-1. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. This one popped up. And it drops in. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Up next for the Tigers.
So the lineup flips over. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Ground ball could be 2. Stops it on a slide. He never makes a throw. Both runners are safe. And I'm just scratching my head.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that one fouled off. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there are 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Riley Green now at the plate. 0-for-1 with a fly. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
No strike.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. Start of the 4th. Down the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. The right-hander back to work. And that one in the air center field. Green going after it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. 0-for-1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And takes low for ball 1. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Meadows in position. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And a swing and a miss there.
Sometimes pitchers work him backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
2 outs. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one 95 to finish him off. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Matt Vierling. The lefty fires. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, Luke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And now, Kerry Carpenter. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Caught him looking for the K. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swings through that.
All right, there's
No
number
ball.
8,
Two strikes.
1 away.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball, Olsen. And he's out on the tag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1-0.
That one not close. Ball 1. Ozuna tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at him. Righty to the plate. Right down to shoot, and it's 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first.
Out.
1 away here in the 5th. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly
No
efficient
ball.
this one.
One strike.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Nope, he held back. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Murphy now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing didn't go. And 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. The pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Swing and a pop-up. Should have this one. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jalen Rogers. His first at-bat was a strikeout. There's a swing and a miss.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Sale ready. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now
So digging in, Parker Meadows. 1 for 2. Swings over the top of that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Rogers off of first with 2 away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Makes the sliding grab. And we're back. Top 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Mize back to work. Hard hit left side. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Go ahead run on base. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And another ball. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Into the second deck it goes. It's 2-0. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
He swings and fouls one off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
In the air, right side. On his way over. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Out to short, Sweeney. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Wenzel Perez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Big snap center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. That one 95 to finish him off. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Matt Vierling, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. The run scores from third, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Carpenter, the runner at first with 2 gone. Smash to the left side. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And a pitch. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one way inside. And the right-hander deals. That misses. The count down 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. On the move. Squeezes it. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Andy Ibanez. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Hawaii to kick the pitch. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss.
Anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 1 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And strike 2. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. Wouldn't chase that time. Goes down looking. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers.
The shortstop.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Pitch misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. We go to the 8th. Here's Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Mize back to work. On the ground to short. Sweeney whips it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. This one lifted in the air, left field. Green calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harris at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And it skips into dirt. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jackson Joe takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. In the dirt. Blocked. Harris up to third on the wild pitch. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. 1-2 now on Acuna. Looked like it was a little bit up. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Kicks and fires. Got it back for the K. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. And the pitch. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And up next for Detroit, Wenceel Perez. 1 for 3.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
No.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here is Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Going, gone. He sends it into the second deck. It's 3-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Marcell Ozuna.
0-1.
1 run across to the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. Slider misses outside. Popped up. Torkelson moving under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So bottom of the 9th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Matt Vierling. That one ripped, but foul.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead and count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Acuna makes the play. 1 away. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank. That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One chase that time. And it is 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Andy Ibanez will hit next. Flied to right his first time. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. That'll drop in as he plays it on a high.
The catcher.
So 2 down, Jake Rogers now at the plate. And that one fouled.
just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Sale is just one strike away. Swing and a miss struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going